Alright, we are gonna finally get after some HID ballast replacements. Been having some issues with both sides. First of all, they were melting the fuses in the fuse box. Replaced those a couple times, and then still noticed it was kind of flickering and going out. So tried a couple bulbs, and still got the same thing going on. So we're gonna pull the bumper off and throw some new ballasts in it. Alright, so we're going to rip this bumper off. Not too bad. Take a couple of these panels off, some clips, pull the tires, get the inner fender liners, and we'll make quick work of this. Alright, once you get this panel off, we've got these clips right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to have two 10mm, one right there, and one right there. We'll pop those off, and we'll also go from underneath and get the splash shield and a few clips along the bottom here that hold this piece in. And then we will move on to the fender liners, get some of this out on both sides, and should be able to pull it right off. Oh, and there's also two 10mm behind the fender liner here. I'll show you those when I get to them. Alright, and there's those 10mm right there. We can get that to focus. We're going to reach in and get those on both sides. Alright, and got everything unplugged on this side, HIDs. And on both sides we have removed the bumper screw that holds that part on. And we'll get this thing off. Alright, we got the my aftermarket HIDs unplugged, and we'll reach in here, plug that, lay that down, and that should be pretty much everything to pull the bumper here. So I'm gonna pop these side panels, throw some rags over top so we don't scratch, and get this bumper off. Alright, and that's where they live. There's some weird looking bolts on them, but they're not very tight, and it seems like a 1/4 inch will do the trick. So I'm gonna finesse these off, and we'll get them unplugged. in. So I'm just gonna pop the headlight out. It's 3 screws, one up there, 2 down here, and it'll be much easier to do. Alright, so we got this thing off. A little bit tricky. So there is kind of a release tab on that side, which does lock in to right there. So you kind of pry it out a little bit and wiggle it back and forth, and it will come on out. Got them bolted up, so it does come with these little rubber spacers, as it is a little bit different design. So you kind of throw those in. Comes with some new screws. Looks like it should seal up pretty good. And now we'll throw it all back together and do the other side as well. Working again. Get a little bit of that chop.